What's up, Blue Chips? No real trades today, but we did have one paper trade here on AXTA. Let's get to it. All right, so this is exactly why I don't go long very often. As you can see, this turned into kind of what I've been calling a B smash. Brian, the guy who runs Intensity Stock Watch, a lot of his charts kind of look like this, where he's not afraid to add more than, the 2-3 times to really kind of build up a position. But he does that because he's taking larger share size with his final position size. So like the end size. So he'll start smaller. So like just for an example, say your end goal is 1,000 shares. He might start with like 100 and then 100, then add 200, 200, 200, 200 to get there, which is what I did in this case. So, but if it's like 10,000, you could start with 1,000, and then 1,000, and then 2,000, and now you're in 4,000 shares. So if that works for you, you're making some good money. But if your end goal is 10,000, you're not afraid to get there by throwing some more ads in there. So that's this is when I paper trade sometimes, every once in a while, I'll kind of explore that strategy a little bit, just for the sake of the future, possibly, because the more and more I do trade like this, the more and more you don't end up with losers. Sometimes you end up risking, like I think at one point I was down around $300. I think it was a little under three. It was like 270 on the unrealized. And because this never really broke 50 like we were hoping to get back there towards VWAP, we ended up only taking $13 away from this. And obviously after commissions, you're probably in the red. So it's essentially a break-even trade. However, it's not a loser where, with my old strategy, or with my current strategy, I should say, if I did get in here, added here, got my final ad here, the 112, I did pretty much bottom tick that last ad. However, as you can see, it didn't really bounce. And instead of adding here, which this was actually an accident, I meant to just cover the position, and that's when I turned it into the B smash. I was more focused on making sure I was putting it on the right account, which was the demo account, as you can see on all the executions over here. And I accidentally just did that, and so I turned it into this. But essentially, it should have been a stop out here with the normal 1-1-2 strategy. But it just goes to show you that it was an intense move. The odds are you're going to get a retracement at some point. So if you have the ability to kind of do this type of strategy, more often than not, it tends to work out. So just goes to show you it was pretty much a shit show Tuesday. The label has been perfect. AMBO was the only one that I felt like I missed. It's just not my edge. I'm not a fan of something that gap down like this. And then pops at the bell, because that's a big gap. You don't know if it's going to try to fill the gap, or you don't know if it's going to just do what it did and come back down. Like, you just don't know. These are very 50-50 in my head, so that's why I just leave them alone. We all know that I look for the high of day, or in this case, the low of day type moves. And so that's really all I have for you. We're going to look to go live tomorrow. And tomorrow morning for the open, just like we did on Monday. We've been trying to get these in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But Wednesday is usually the best day because, the kids are kind of in the routine for the week. I'm kind of used to getting back into the routine of after the weekend, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there it is. Another shit show Tuesday in the books. And we will be looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to go get my dumplings. I hear them sizzling in the pan. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Always appreciate the support. Questions, comments, leave those down below. And I will catch you guys tomorrow, which is hump day. Peace.